Good morning, everybody. Time right now is 6:14 on a Wednesday morning, which means in about a half hour or so, we're going to be playing Hometown Scramble. It is a fall theme, a weather theme as well, and we'll have, of course, be playing that. And again, next big weather hit, which is around 6:40, 6:43, somewhere in that time frame. Meanwhile, we're starting off chilly. We have a little bit of thin fog, as you can see off in the distance, right, kind of looming over the Connecticut River. But most spots, visibilities are fine. But it certainly is a chilly start, one of the cooler mornings of the season so far, maybe even a touch of frost, particularly Franklin County, the Berkshires, and some of those sheltered valley locations. But readings will come up into the lower 60s, low and middle 60s this afternoon. A few passing clouds this morning, but we should see quite a bit of sunshine, so kind of a classic October day. We can't rule out a sprinkle or a spot shower later this afternoon and evening. A little better chance tonight that there could be a shower or two around as some energy rotates through. That'll keep temps up in the 40s with a lot of clouds, but then we'll clear out by tomorrow morning, and tomorrow is going to be a cooler day, probably by about 5 to 8 degrees. Highs tomorrow may be stuck in the 50s compared to today in the low to mid 60s. So getting a little cooler here. Tomorrow may end up being the coolest day that we've seen so far this season. Readings are in the 30s across the area. Pittsfield's at 37, Springfield 37 as well. That cool air likes to pool right into the valley when you have a clear sky and very little wind, and the wind has gone calm. Looking it out on the Cape, temperatures in the 50s to near 60, and they're dealing with some showers and even a downpour or two. So huge swing in temps across southern New England, but all that is going to even out with most of us coming up into the lower 60s. You can see some of the downpours. We had a passing shower last night, but out across the Cape, they have a few downpours right now with some energy rotating through and around our upper level low that's in eastern Canada. And some energy will move through tonight that gives us a little better chance of picking up a shower or two. Meanwhile, Milton continues to churn in the Atlantic, and it's going to be making landfall the central west coast of Florida probably a little bit after midnight tonight. Then this storm is going to move straight out to sea thanks to a couple of things. One, that upper level low over us, but also high pressure that's going to try to work in from the west a little bit later on this week as we head into Friday and Saturday. So we'll see sunshine and clouds tomorrow with that cool feel, but that upper level low will move out. Milton will be moving out to sea. High pressure will be working in, supplying us with a beautiful Friday. A frosty start perhaps Friday morning, but temperatures will come up and we should see quite a bit of sunshine on Friday as well. So for today, we're going to have sunshine mixed with just a few clouds. Temperatures upper 50s in the hills, low to mid 60s in the valley with a bit of a breeze. Then tonight, mostly cloudy, perhaps a passing shower. 40 to 44. Skies will clear out later tonight into tomorrow morning. Then we'll have a few clouds mixing in tomorrow. There'll be a gusty breeze out of the northwest. And look at the highs tomorrow, probably 50s for a lot of us. So it certainly is going to be a chilly one tomorrow, feeling a little bit more like, say, the beginning part of November as opposed to October. But by Friday afternoon, we're bouncing back. Temperatures come up into the 60s at that point. Your next weather maker looks like an area of low pressure and a front that's going to come in on Sunday with some rain. It'll be cool and breezy. However, ahead of that, your Saturday looks really nice. So we could pick up maybe a quarter of an inch to half an inch of rain on Sunday. Some models give us less, but all models kind of agreeing on the fact that we'll probably pick up at least some rain. So Saturday, that looks best. Probably out of the next several days, it'll be the warmest. Highs low, maybe even some mid-70s before we turn cooler with the clouds and showers, maybe periods of rain on Sunday. Right now, Columbus Day looks breezy and cool but dry. All right, another check of the forecast in a few minutes. The time is 6:17. Amanda, over to you.